Please remain standing for a national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kevin Rocky. I'm the principal of Edinburgh High School. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you to the 150th commencement ceremony for Edinburgh High School. At this time, I'd like to introduce our guests on the stage. They are School Board President, Mr. Daniel Teeter, Vice President, Mr. Ryan Blaker, Secretary, Mr. David Bauman, Board Member, Mrs. Kathy Ham, Board Member, Ms. Carol Swanson, Superintendent, Dr. Jim Halleck, and High School Counselor, Mrs. Tracy Foles. I would also like to take a second to acknowledge all of the Edinburgh Community School Corporation staff members in attendance today. So if you are a member of our staff, please stand and be recognized. All right, students, this is the part where I make funny comments and you laugh. Remember? Okay, just make sure. Kate Adams, Susie Thompson Bailey, Effie Breeding Perry, Belle Nicholson Wilson. If I'd been the principal at Edinburgh High School almost 150 years ago, the graduation ceremony would be complete. For those that are not aware, this is the 150th graduating class for Edinburgh High School. Class of 2026, how cool is that? And for the the graduate who refers to me as old man, no, I was not the principal back then. Other events took place during the time, included the invention of the telephone, the Battle of Little Bighorn, otherwise known as Custer's Last Stand. Ulysses S. Grant was in his final year of presidency. Mark Twain released the novel Tom Sawyer, and Colorado became the 38th state. As a former history teacher, I think it's important that we honor our history and learn lessons from those that preceded us. One lesson learned is that you are not alone. While you are unique as individuals and as a class of 2026, you're also part of a much larger family. By my unofficial count, there have been 5,477 graduates of each Edinburgh High School, not Eastside, Edinburgh High School since 1876. After today, that number will be 5,532. I think it's safe to bet that many in this gym are one of those 5,000 plus. So let's find out. Participation time. If you are in the audience today and you graduated from Edinburgh High School, stand up, please. Don't be shy. Let's see. Yeah. Students, look around you. This is your support group. They've been in your shoes and can be incredible resources on your journey. Value their wisdom and experience. Another lesson is that you create your own legacy in this life. What you do is not forgotten. Think about those four graduates from 150 years ago. They had no idea that they would be forging the path for thousands of future students. Others notice what you do and how you do it. So it's vital that you give your very best at every opportunity, your legacy. Like Edinburgh High School, Eli Lilly celebrated their 150th anniversary this year. At that celebration, they had an unbelievable drone show above the Indianapolis skyline. We considered doing that as well, but the estimated cost of $50,000 to $150,000 was not in our budget this year, at least. In lieu of the light show, I thought I would just tell you what the drone spelled out. In the night sky, it said, "Our legacy is what we do next." Class of 2026, while we celebrate what you've accomplished over the past 4 years at Edinburgh High School, your journey is really just beginning. Your legacy is what you do next. As you leave these halls, create a legacy that would make Kate, Susie, Effie, and Belle proud to know that they started. Good luck, graduates, and may God bless you in your future endeavors. At this time, we will hear a selection from our band under the direction of Mrs. Peyton Core. Nice job, band. Thank you. During each commencement program, the valedictorian and the salutatorian of the senior class are given an opportunity to deliver speeches if they choose to do so. Please welcome this year's valedictorian, Kenneth Strevel.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2026. It is my pleasure to be up here today speaking on behalf of my classmates. I'd like to start off by giving thanks to everyone who made it possible for each and every one of us to walk the stage today. To our families, thank you for being cornerstones in our journeys throughout these past 13 years. Without your love and support, many of our accomplishments and milestones would have been completely out of reach. To our teachers, thank you for not only giving us the tools that we need to excel in the classroom, but also for your constant support in everything that we do. Thank you for being role models for us to look up to and for the endless encouragement that you have provided for us. Profe, thank you for being such a light, even when everyone in class, including yourself, was confused. Your classes are definitely the hardest, but you somehow manage them to make them the most fun, whether you are hitting pinatas or just telling completely unrelated stories during your lessons. To our administration, thank you for all of the work that you've done here to get us here today. Mr. Rocky and Mrs. Fultz, thank you for saying all of the things that no one wanted to hear. Without Mr. Rocky's, you need to show up to school talks, and Mrs. Fultz's, you need to do your work talks. I'm not sure a lot of us would be here today, so thank you. To our coaches, thank you for being there for us, for pushing us, and for guiding us to be not only great athletes, but also great human beings. Through sports, I have learned the most valuable life lessons. I have learned what it means to work hard. I have learned the importance of discipline and resilience, the importance of teamwork, and so much more. I have also experienced the most memorable moments of my life and made friendships that I will cherish forever. Without you guys, none of that would be possible, so thank you. Now for my personal thank yous. First, my parents. I could say so much about them, but for time's sake, I will keep it as short as I can. Thank you guys for everything. The unwavering love and support that you guys have shown me has shaped me into the person that I am today, and I could never thank you enough. Every accomplishment of mine is not only mine, but yours too, because you guys have pushed me and supported me selflessly throughout my entire life, and I would be no one without you guys. Next, my grandparents. Thank you guys for never letting me forget that you are proud of me. I have been beyond blessed to have all your guys' support through the good days, bad days, and everything in between. I love you all. Kaya, thank you for being a best friend and a role model all in one. I have looked up to you all of my life, and I will try to follow in your footsteps in everything that I do. Thank you for setting the bar so high and for showing me what hard work means. Aside from the verbal and sometimes physical fights that we've had over things that I was obviously always right about, you turned out to be pretty cool, I guess. Kerrigan, thank you for being another amazing role model and also my number one fan in everything that I do. I'm sure you definitely wanted to kill me when you were in high school and I would knock on your door 100 times when you had your friends over, but it was only because I wanted to be just like you. Camden, I can't wait to watch you grow into an amazing athlete in person. You have really greatly improved my patience and anger management skills through your constant rage bait, 6-7 comments, and that weird thing you do where you just randomly make a really loud noise for no reason. I'm still not sure what that's about, and I'd appreciate if I never had to hear it again. But anyways, always remember, you could go to the NBA, but I will still always take you in a 1v1 with full confidence in myself. To the rest of my family and friends, thank you for giving me the greatest support system throughout my entire life. I have been beyond blessed with the people around me to look up to and support me in everything that I do. You guys have given me love, laughter, purpose, and shown me what life is all about. I can't imagine my life without you guys. Next, above all, I would like to thank God. Psalm 9:1 says, I will praise thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will shew forth all thy marvelous works. Never forget to praise him, because without him, none of us would be here today. He has a plan for us all, and he will be with us through every step of life. To the class of 2026, thank you guys for all of the memories, laughter, love, and friendships. I can't say it's been perfect, but I can say that our class has definitely accomplished some things that no other class before us had. Like having our fifth grade field day canceled because we couldn't figure out how to behave, getting foursquare and kickball both taken away at recess because we couldn't stop getting in fights, or our senior prank that almost sent Mr. Rocky over the edge. I honestly didn't know if we'd all be getting diplomas today after that night. I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Rocky, I was a little scared to walk by you in the halls that next morning, but we made it. We are all about to experience a whole new version of life, a bigger, scarier, and much more demanding version. As we step into the next chapter, many of us are scared. We will no longer have the comfort of the classmates that we've grown up with or the constant reminders pushing us through school. We will have the freedom to pursue our own goals and aspirations. In the next few years, we will be faced with many choices, powerful choices. Some will seem small, while others will shape the direction of our lives. No matter how big or small, every choice matters. In fact, the everyday choices that we make often have a greater impact than the major decisions that we spend weeks thinking about. Life after graduation will not be defined by one job, one diploma, one achievement, or one mistake. It will be defined by the choices that we make consistently over time. Every day, we choose whether or not to work hard. We choose whether to prioritize our future or to prioritize what we want in the moment. We choose mediocrity or excellence. We choose excuses or accountability. We choose giving up or resilience. We choose hard or easy. These choices sound so simple, but they are often the hardest and most important decisions that we will make. Over time, they shape our futures, our character, and the legacy that we leave behind. So, as we go into the world, let's make it our goal to be the people who go above and beyond. Be the people who are trusted with the important things. Be the people who are respected in every room that they enter. Hold yourselves to a higher standard than those around you. We will face moments where life convinces us to settle. Settle for less than our dreams, less than we deserve, and less than we are capable of. In those moments, I hope that we choose courage over settling. Take the chance, go the extra mile, and take the harder path. You are all capable of more than you know, and I hope that you choose to live your life proving that to yourself. Your future is in your hands, it's not decided for you. You have the opportunity to shape it through the choices that you make every day from this point forward. Build a life that you are proud of. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Thank you, Kenna. Next, please welcome this year's salutatorian, Bella Turner.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and my fellow graduates of the class of 2026. I am incredibly honored to stand before you today as your 2026 salutatorian. Today is the day we've been waiting for since we were little kids. We finally get to celebrate all the accomplishments we've made over the past 4 years. Before I begin, I would like to thank my teachers, coaches, friends, family, and most importantly, my parents. To all the staff and teachers, thank you for always believing in me and allowing me to stand here today. To my coaches, thank you for constantly encouraging me to be my best and never give up on myself. To my grandparents, thank you for everything you've done for me. There was never a day I doubted your love and support. To my aunts and uncles, thank you for always encouraging me and being there to lean on. To my cousins, you're my built in best friends, and I will forever be thankful for you. You always stood by me and were there whenever I needed someone. To my brother, you were my first best friend, and I'm forever grateful to have you as my younger sibling. Thank you for letting me be by your side throughout your life. And finally, to my parents, thank you for everything. Your support goes beyond words. You never doubted what I was capable of, and your guidance helped me become the person I am today. Having you as my parents will forever be one of my greatest blessings. It feels strange standing here today because graduation always seems so far away, but now we are here. 13 years ago, this day felt impossible to imagine. Throughout our time together, we have experienced every milestone, formed friendships, created countless memories, and grew from elementary school students into high school graduates. The older I get, the more I realize that people rarely remember the accomplishments or awards you receive, but they will remember who showed up for them, who cared, and how they made them feel. Always remember to be kind and genuine because the way you treat people will leave a far greater impact than any award ever could. Now we are all going our separate ways and creating our own futures. Throughout high school, we pushed ourselves to our limits and sacrificed many things, but in the end, we succeeded and accomplished everything we worked for. It is now time for us to make our mark on the world. Although we are excited to celebrate this milestone, we also face many uncertainties about the future. As Dr. Seuss once said, sometimes you never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. It's hard to believe we will never walk these halls again or sit in another high school class, but the memories we made here will stay with us for the rest of our lives. Life beyond the walls of the classroom will not always be easy or kind. There will be moments where we feel lost or unsure of what comes next, but remember, we have already conquered so much and will continue to overcome more. Class of 2026, congratulations. May your future be filled with endless possibilities, meaningful memories, and be everything you always dreamed of. Thank you.
Thank you, Bella. At this time, we'd like to recognize some of our seniors for their accomplishments. Seniors, when I read your name, please stand and stay standing until I finish that group. First, I'd like to introduce the top 10 seniors for the class of 2026. They are Kenna Strebel, Bella Turner, Teddy Crawhorn, Katie Murphy, Eli Turner, Deb DeWeese, Gracie Lawson, Elizabeth Richardson Hernandez, Audie Stevens, and Lily Goff. Congratulations. Next, we'd like to recognize the following students who are graduating with Indiana Honors Diploma. Again, stand when I call your name, please. Seniors who earned Indiana Academic Honors Diplomas are Wyatt Ayers, Addie Bridges, J.C. Burton, Skylar Childers, Eloise Cox, Teddy Crawhorn, Deb DeWeese, Lily Goff, Gracie Lawson, Alan Moreno, Katie Murphy, Elizabeth Richardson Hernandez, Braden Shepmer, Audie Stevens, Kenna Strebel, Bella Turner, Eli Turner, and Justice Vestal. Congratulations. The following seniors earned their technical honors diplomas through their coursework at C4. Please stand when I call your name. Winter Burton, Addison Chandler, Joel Chavez, Eloise Cox, Teddy Crawhorn, Chloe Denson, Deb DeWeese, Grace Foltz, Gracie Lawson, Alan Moreno, Katie Murphy, Jason Music, Braden Shepmer, Kenna Strebel, Bailey Totten, Eli Turner, and Justice Vestal. Congratulations. Yeah. Also at this time, we would like to acknowledge 3 seniors who are committed to serve in the armed forces when they leave. Gentlemen, please stand and be recognized. Kevin Garcia, Braylon Linkner, and Samson Parkhurst. All right, seniors, the time is finally here. The presentation of diplomas is at hand. School board members and Dr. Halleck, as the principal of Edinburgh High School, I hereby certify that each member of the class of 2026 seated before you this afternoon has met all the requirements of the state of Indiana and the Edinburgh Community School Corporation. Each is now eligible to graduate from this institution. Class President Kenna Strebel will now come forward to join me in the presentation of diplomas. As she comes up, just a quick note, feel free to cheer for your student as they cross the stage. They have certainly earned your applause. We just ask that you be respectful of the next graduate when their name is called. Thank you.
Joy Isabella Turner. Theodore Jen Crawhorn. Catherine Morgan Murphy. Elijah Alexander Turner. Deborah Michelle Deweese. Gracie Ray Lawson. Elizabeth Marjorie Richardson Hernandez. Audie Leanne Stevens. Lily Brooke Goff. Wyatt Dale Ayers. Jalen Andre Barker. Gracelyn Rochelle Barrett. Kimberly Basilio Luis. Madeline Lily Bridges. JC Danielle Burton. Winter Dawn Burton. Addison Denise Chandler Garvey. Silas Patrick Thomas Chandler. Keegan Ryan Chandler. Joel Chavez Gonzalez. Skylar Kale Childers. Silas Aiden Cooney. Anakin Dean Copeland. Cooper Cash Cordray. Eloise Marie Cox. Brandon Allen Crace. Samuel Thomas Crawhorn. Chloe Ann Denson. Dalton James Warner Elliott. Grace Lynn Foltz. Kevin Garcia Ramirez. Kira Jane Gerbig. Hallie Jade Kinzer. Braylon Edward Bradley Linkner. Nevea Marie Lister. Isaac Michael Luttrell. Katie Lynn Maciag. Alan Manuel Marino. Sean Irving Muncie. Jason Alexander Music. Braylon Andon No. Samson Kane Parkhurst. Asher Thomas Pyle. Braden Michael Shetmer. Connor Alexander Scott. Jayla K. Stout. Aaron Xavier Straw. Bailey Isaiah Totten. Forrest Harrison Vandiver. Justice Marie Vestal. Zayden Daniel Allen Voorhees. Sarah Margaret White. Molly May Willie. Lily Nicole Wilson.
And Kenna Elise Strebel.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your own name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, only way you can know, you give it all you have. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, take me. So good, so funny. They say things that I did, it broken home. I swear I live. Hope that you spend your days, they all add up. When the sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could give all your love and all your faith. Until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it. Yeah, so I could get so sorry. I see things that I can't involve. I swear I lived.
Will the class of 2026 please stand?
Please join me in moving our tassels from the right to the left.
We good? Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please join me in congratulating the class of 2026. Please rise for the recessional.